Thanks for tuning in here today. So I asked the divine to just channel some love through me, so that's what's going to come through here today. Whenever you go back in the past and you remember certain things that have been harmful to you, they can play out as a warning for the future. But because the things that we focus on, we become and we create. When we focus on the harmful things that have happened in the past, we recreate it again and in the future. And this is extremely detrimental to any future forward progress and movement. If you were to think about evolution and you were to think about continually moving upward and upward and upward on that continuing spiral up, you maybe, not now, but becoming aware now, have noticed that only forward momentum occurs when evolution is occurring. So if you are stuck in a holding pattern, a repeated pattern, then that is not evolution. Some people, however, take many attempts to realize, oh, this way isn't going to work, before they have to shift paths and switch into another gear and switch into a higher gear, one that is more in a loving divine alignment that will suit them better. But because you know what it is that you are going to do tomorrow, and because you already have it all planned out, decided, because you already have these plans for your tomorrow and they are dictated because of your yesterdays, your past, you repeat your yesterdays again tomorrow, again and again, and again and again, because you expect them and believe in them. Now, what happens when you shift your perspective and you believe in only the love? Meaning, you've decided to let go of everything that is false and untrue and step into divine alignment, into what is only love. Then what? Well, this is when you can understand on a very deep level, and you can heal people on a very deep level, because there is nothing that this love cannot do. There is no limits to it. There's no end to it. And as good and as wonderful as it feels, it can actually improve and get better. This is evolution. So as wonderful and good as you've experienced love in the past, and I'm not necessarily talking about human-to-human love, although that's a pretty good indicator if you perhaps have children or a dog you really love or a spouse you love or somebody else that you really love, then you've had a taste of what that can be like. But I'm going to tell you that it is not perfect. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to the truth and only divine love and only divine alignment. Therefore, when you let go of everything that is false, everything that is not that, then you are living in the truth. Now, because this matters more than you really know, once you got into alignment with this love, this uplifted divine alignment, what occurs is an evolution of consciousness that is constantly in this moment right now. I mean, it's always constantly occurring. But there are dramatic shifts that come in like a wave that'll just smack you and hit you and get you. And pretty soon, everybody's vibrating at a different frequency, because what we are experiencing now here in the collective is just a bunch of different vibrations. This is why you vibe with some people and you don't vibe with some people. This is where that saying came from, because it's actually the vibes. And so some people will vibe with certain people, and some people will not vibe with other people, but it all has to do with the frequency that you are emitting. This is how you find your people, by letting go of those that are not vibrating on that same level. So let's say that you had some kind of passionate pursuit, and you were looking for a team of people, and you currently know that you do not have that right, correct team of people, because they're not quite as talented as you are. Well, you're going to have to let people go, because you're going to have to grow and evolve this evolution of consciousness as you grow and as you evolve and as you let people go, as you recognize, okay, you know what, this is not an insult, this is not an anything down on anybody else, but we're just not vibrating the same way. And I have a purpose, and my purpose is holding this particular vibration. So I need people that are also holding that particular vibration so that I can fulfill my mission, my purpose. So what's going to happen is you're going to let go of the vibrations that are not that are not in alignment with your purpose. And as you do that, you're going to free up all these energy cords. It's as if you've got all of these little strings of energy that are going out from you, shooting out from your body constantly, all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. And if you have all of those clouded up with people and things and other people's energies and other vibrations coming from here and there, then it's full up. And you're going to experience the same thing today as you do tomorrow, because you are in that same vibrational frequency. You're expecting it, you're holding on to it, and you're unaware that you can choose and you can do something different. But it is your awareness, realizing, hey, maybe I need to let some of these things go so that I can allow space for what it is that is meant for me to come into my life. Now, every time that I have done this, it's come to me within hours. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily going to happen to you. I know the divine alignment that I'm in, and the reason why I'm in it is because I have no doubt. I have zero doubt. I have only faith, 100% faith, and I don't doubt it at all. If somebody comes to me and they come to me for healing, do I sit there and do I think, am I wondering if the divine's sleeping today, if he's going to listen, she's going to listen, whatever this divine love is, if they're going to listen, or if they're going to be asleep and they're not going to hear, and they're not going to hear me asking for the help? Of course I'm not thinking that, because that's not the case. That's never the case. It's never going to be the case, because I only have faith with no doubt. Now, I'm going to tell you what I have the faith in. It's love. It is divine love, because it's perfect, and there's nothing that exists that is not this perfect divine love. Now, you maybe have gone through terrible things in your past, and you would say, well, that wasn't divine love. And I will tell you, my darlings, yes, it is. I know it doesn't seem that way, but the pain and the poison that people feed us sometimes is the most beneficial gift that we could possibly have. Did you know in natural medicine, most of the time when you are trying to cure something, if you're trying to get rid of something in your body, you're trying to cure something in your body, what you're using is minute amounts of poison. And by ingesting and taking these little tiny bits of poison, what it is it's killing the bad things, but it's keeping you alive. So this is extremely and very similar to what is happening with the love. Sometimes it feels like, oh, really? How could this be love? It tastes like poison. But you will see that the benefits that come from it surely and indeed were from the divinity. Now, there was this man, and he was very upset because his parents were poor. And so they bought him an encyclopedia. And what did they put in that encyclopedia? Well, they just bought him one of the letters. Just one of the letters. You know, we got 26. He got one because they were poor. Well, he was pissed. He was so upset about this for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, just distraught. As a child, could you imagine receiving an encyclopedia? Upset. Well, what happened to this man? He ended up being an artist. Why did this happen? He would sit there and he would look in that book, and there was one little section of art. And he would look through all that art, and oh, he was just fascinated by it and just absolutely loved it. Meanwhile, the whole time complaining, feeling like a victim because this is all I got. Meanwhile, this is the thing that turned into the thing that he ended up doing, that he was here. This was part of his mission. It's the reason why he was here. It was for the art. So even though sometimes we're going through things, maybe we had to let somebody go, maybe we had to do this, we had to quit this job, go over your career over here, all these things seem to happen, and we think, oh, these painful things keep happening to me. Why are these things happening to me? They're the gift, they're the love, baby. They're the love. Because you can't go and do that thing that you know that you need to do until you are not doing that other thing anymore, right? That's how it works. And you know this, and you know because you've been wanting to go and do something else, and you're like, oh, it'll just line up one of these days and I'll have the opportunity. I'm just going to keep doing exactly what I'm doing, and I'm just going to keep doing it, and one of these days it'll come to me. Well, if you don't let anything go, if all those energetic cords that are going out from you are attached to things, and 24/7 of your day is filled up like it is right now, there's no room. You need to let it go now. You understand exactly what I mean when I say that, don't you? You understand exactly what I mean. And you're really getting it. You're really understanding this on the deepest of levels. Now, I need you to understand that this pertains to every single area of your life. If you do not like your physical body, make decisions that are different, that have different outcomes for you. When you expect you to be doing the exact same behaviors tomorrow as you did today, it's because you're in that vibration. You need to change your vibration. How can you do that? Well, maybe you need to consume high vibrational foods. Maybe you're eating a lot of junk. Maybe you're eating a lot of crap, and it's causing that damage in your physical body. Well, let's switch it, because food holds vibration as well. Everything in creation holds vibration, because everything is made of sound and light. Every single thing. You are, I am, the whole world, all of it. And this vibration, this sound and light, it is the most important thing. The light is the most important thing. And when you can remember this, and when you can remember that even those painful sufferings that you go through once in a while here and there, if you can remember that those are the love as well, that they're also the gift that is pushing you towards your mission, what it is that you need to accomplish, what it is that you need to do, then you're going to understand, and you're not going to be in suffering anymore. You're going to be thankful for it. I'm so thankful for everything that happened in my past, and I look back on it so kindly. There's no bitterness, there's no ill will, there's nothing sad in my heart about it. There's just only goodness. I'm just thankful for all of the experiences, the horrendous experiences that I had, because they made me exactly who I am today, and I'm a powerful healer, and I'm so thankful for that. So every person who I needed to heal from, thank you, because it allowed me to heal myself and become a powerful healer because of it. There is an understanding that needs to come through right now. Sometimes you might think you're a little crazy. You might think, I know you don't think that. But sometimes you might think that. And I need you to know that anytime that you have one of those weird, crazy thoughts, that it's not actually coming from your own mind, it's coming from somewhere else, and it's important, and it's a download, and you need to listen to it. You're channeling a message. Anytime that you have something that's just like real weird, real crazy like, that you're thinking, man, I'm losing it. I got to get out of the spiritual world because I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm going crazy. People are going to think I'm nuts. When this happens, I want you to celebrate. I'm saying actually go out and celebrate. Go out and celebrate. Because when you go out and you do that, you're going to find people that very evening that are going to be vibing just like you, and you're going to meet some of your people. Because we've been held under the oppression of this spirituality is weird and woo-woo for such a long time. And if you know anything about the news and the media, whatever they tell you, you should believe the opposite of it, because there's an agenda behind it. And it's all to spiritually suppress the entire nation, the entire country, the entire world. And we're not going to allow this to happen, not for one more second. No, baby, because we're in the love, we're in the light, we're in the love, we're in the light, we're in the love, we're in the light, and we're creating an evolution of consciousness that is going to be so uplifted and in divine alignment that this whole entire planet Earth is going to be resonating with the energy of pure love, like it is when we're not here. If you've seen the movie Avatar and you see how everything's connected, that's 100% truthful. That's exactly what's going on, and we are part of that energy system, but we have free will. We were gifted it by the divine. And because we were gifted that free will, we don't have to choose the love. We can choose to believe in the fear. And some of us do. I don't. And you know what? I don't doubt it anymore. I don't doubt it for 1 second that it is possible for every single human on this entire planet to be living in love all the time. You know, people go off, they'll do a mushroom trip, and they'll say, man, if somebody was to come and do this, the whole world did it at one time, we'd be in peace. And they're absolutely right. They would be. Because the vibration and the spirits that contained within the sacraments that are gifted for us here on this beautiful planet are filled with the spirit and truth and life and love, and they connect us to the system of the earth that has love constantly flowing through it. We're part of that system, but sometimes we forget this, and we need a reminder. We need to be woken up. And sometimes when we get woken up, we wake up other people too, because they can't help but wake up when you are now vibrating on a completely different level. They might think that you're nuts. They might think, I want whatever they got, because they're going to notice that it's a high vibrational level, and they're going to want some of that. So they might start asking you questions about it. How's this going on? What's this? What can you do for me? Why are you acting like this? How are these things going on like this? And you're going to tell them, you're going to let them know, it's because I have faith and I don't have any doubt. This is how it works. I have faith and I don't have any doubt that the evolution is upon us. It's happening right now. And the more that we're focused on this beautiful evolution of consciousness, this upliftment that is coming to this beautiful planet Earth, where it's just going to be filled with complete love, beautiful, beautiful love constantly, and the right now, and the right now, and the right now, all the time. It's coming. And in fact, it's already here if we would only but recognize it and see how beautiful the world that we already live in is. And if you would see the beautiful souls that are out there, those ones that you want to judge, that are judging you, and if you could put that beautiful heavenly love, I'm going to do it right now, you could even do it with me. Just imagine putting that beautiful heavenly love on all of those people who have judged you. Do it right now. And you're going to notice how much it softens, and you're going to notice how thankful that you are for them, because them judging you, perhaps, I mean, this is what it does for me. It makes me more set in who I am. Oh, you don't like this and you think it's weird? Well, baby, I know it's the truth, so I'm just going to love you until you have to, through the evolution, see it for yourself. But I'm not going to sink myself down to a low vibrational level to make somebody else feel comfortable. That's never happening. We're going to stay high vibing, you and me. And when we do this, and as we're doing this, we are doing this for the collective. We're doing this for the world. So the evolution of consciousness is upon us. It is happening. And that evolution is one that is going to be based in 100% pure love. We are creating actual heaven here on earth, my darlings. This is going to last for a long time. Long time, longer than it ever has in the past. Why? Because we're going up in the light. We're on that upward spiral. We're moving up and only up. But here's the deal about it. And I don't even want to speak about it, so maybe I'm going to tell you anyways. The spiral. It goes from light to dark, but we are going to be going up in that light for such a long time, a couple thousand years. And it's so good, and it doesn't stop. But it goes into a different period that's not going to be the same. It's not going to be filled with the light, but it's going to be good. It's like every time that you're born here and you're reset and you get that, clearing of your mind, and then you come down and then you have an enlightenment and then you get the remembrance of it. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to happen, but on a global collective scale. And it's a wonderful thing. Now let me tell you something else. I love you guys. And I'm going to let me go. And I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for letting me channel this message for you today. I just asked for the divine love, so I don't know that this was divine loving, but I think that it was. I feel it. I feel it. Happiness is in my face. I feel it. I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful that you guys are here. And I'm so thankful that we are, as a collective, raising the vibration together. It's the most exciting and wonderful thing. And I'm just so thankful that you are a part of it. You and me, baby. You and me. We're all part of it. I love it. I love you guys. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. You guys have the best rest of your day.